we are in Arlington, Texas, looking at a very nice 1934 Ford sedan delivery. Resto-Rod style format, professional quality restoration, modernization. We're going to walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. Handling several cars out of a large collection here in Texas, so make sure you go to Spud's Garage. Very nicely done, finished in a black cherry metallic. The body's really not been modified much at all, but the roof has been filled. The windshield still cranks out, still has the factory cowl vent opening on the cowl there, but it's not functional because of the air conditioning's on it. It has it's resting on American Racing torque thrust wheels, polished with the center caps on it, the center spinners. Michelin X1 tires. It is all steel. Take a look here. We'll get it up on the lift. You'll find it very nice on the bottom side. All steel, factory hood, grille and hood ornament, headlights, that type of thing. Factory bumper stanchions. Underneath the hood's a ZZ430 350 V8 GM performance engine that pushes out about 430 horsepower. It has a GM 200R4 automatic overdrive transmission, Curry 9-inch rear differential, posit traction. It's sitting on a TCI chassis, fully boxed, fully engineered chassis with TCI rack and pinion power steering, tubular control arms. It has four-wheel disc brakes, Willwood disc brakes, power disc brakes. See the caliper right there. And we'll spend some time on the undercarriage like we usually do. These cowl lights are actually the turn signals for it. Factory style cowl lights. A lot of guys convert so they work as turn signals. These headlight assemblies are just beautiful on this. Very nice grille also. Open the door here and get you inside a little bit. Suicide doors. Has a nice combination of professionally sewn leather and cloth combo. All factory hardware trim on the door here, chrome garnish moldings. It has a Mercedes-Benz wool carpet in it. Has all the features you would think you'd want on it, which is, you know, air conditioning, vintage air conditioning, and I did it, tilt steering column, full gauges and instrumentation. The emergency brake's down low here. That's the control for the rear window down there that controls the rear window, powers down on it. It's a Glide engineering seat, so it's fully adjustable for you, forward and aft and seat backs. All the dash controls are here for firing it up, and the audio system. All the switches are all nicely hidden in the dash here. You'll see the key for the to fire it up. We'll get over on the driver's side there when we get over to the driver's side and share it with you. Low car shifter. Again, an automatic overdrive, GM 200R4. Doors shut nice. Cool looking rig. Like I said, uniquely rare. You don't see these too often. It's got a nice stance and feel to it. Henry Ford steel, so to speak. This car actually served as a 800 flowers delivery van at one time. It was also in a Resto-Rod style format at that time. We'll have photos of that at Spud's Garage of it in the 800 flowers colors. Pre-restoration to where it currently is today. This is all like a gold leaf in here in the gunsmith. Nice theme to it. Kind of fits the day and time. We'll get you in the back end and share that with you like we usually do. Again, bumper stanchions on the rear here, factory style bumper. This door opens up. This is a power rear window here. Dual tail lamps on it. Fuel fills on the exterior right here. Very nice hot rod, Resto-Rod, street rod. Your buddies will go, wow, I haven't seen a sedan delivery. We'll get you inside here. Again, all factory style hardware, chrome window stanchions, door jamb to door jamb, professional quality paint. We'll back in here and kind of give you a feel. Nice billet mirror up high. In the back, there's we'll get you in the back. It's got maps lights in the back also. Vintage air conditioning. 5,145 miles on the odometer, and that is since it was been built or completed. Classic Instruments gauges. We'll go ahead and fire it up here. We have not run it long enough to get the temp gauge up. Tachometer works. Oil's 45 to 50 pounds. Again, 5,145 miles. Fuel gauge is working between 1/4 and 1/2. It's charging 14 volts, and of course the air conditioner. Audio system, radio control, power windows. Has power windows. These switches are Tiptronic switches. So yeah, the power windows go up. Rear windows power also too. There's a transmission cooling fan for it. Lower interior, upper interior lights. Those 430s are just very nice horsepower underneath the hood of this. Get out and let you hear it run. Alright, we'll get you underneath the hood. Very nicely done Resto-Rod underneath the hood. Like we talked about during the walk around, this is a full body off restoration, modernization, Resto-Rod from an original steel bodied car. Firewall's been recessed to accept the engine that's in it. It has a ZZ430 GM performance crate engine, GM performance parts. This is number engine 358. There were 430 of these produced. I believe in later years they built the engine with the same kind of specs, but 350 Chevy V8, aluminum cylinder heads, GM performance parts cylinder heads. This has a serpentine belt drive on it, custom fan shroud with a standard flex fan, which is kind of nice. You don't have to worry about electric fan making a bunch of noise. Ceramic coated long tube headers, stainless steel exhaust out the back. It has a GM 200R4 automatic overdrive transmission in it. It's a high amp alternator here. These engines come intake to oil pan. That's a GM aluminum intake manifold. The bow tie is right there. Hefty or healthy little motors underneath these ZZ430s. Has vintage air conditioning, 134 style. Again, serpentine belt drive, chrome water pump on it, mechanical fuel pump down here. All braided lines and nicely done. Fuel pressure regulator. It has a Holley 4-barrel carburetor. Receiver dryer here for the AC. A GM HEI distributor. Low car style dipstick tubes for the tranny and the engine oil there. Alright, we got it fired up here for you. Still cold. Let you hear it run back here. Sweet rig right here. A little condensation in the pipes from being inside and the moisture in the air, humidity. Alright, we'll get you in the rear compartment here. Same level of detail as the inside of the car. Nice combination of the leather and cloth material. Some sculpting on the side panels here. Full overhead dome lights in the back here. The Mercedes-Benz wool carpet, very nice. And here is the Optima battery. Alright, we have it turned around. We'll take it for a quick spin. I wanted to show you that the windshield cranks out like I mentioned during the walk around. And also this rear view mirror that's the convex mirror had dropped off and broke, so we will have that replaced before it leaves. Here and video it on the way back. right, there's a box that comes with it that has some history in it and some photography, a book here with some photos in it, that type of thing. Here's where it was an 1-800-Flowers delivery van. We'll have a couple of these shots at Spud's Garage for you to take a peek at. All right, we've got this 34 Sedan delivery up on the lift for you here. You can really take a look at the paint down here too. Very nice body off frame, custom Resto-Rod style restoration. Sitting on a fully engineered chassis, TCI style. I believe it's a TCI chassis. Has a Ford Curry 9-inch rear differential with positive traction in the back. 4-bar rear suspension, chrome 4-bar. Has 4-wheel disc brakes, Willwood disc brakes on it, with a billet calipers, adjustable coilover shocks, custom built stainless steel fuel tank, custom built fully chromed exhaust system with Edelbrock 304 stainless mufflers on it. Very, very cool underneath here. You'll see that this is an original car, 1-800-Flowers, like we talked about during the walk around. It has a stainless steel rear floor pan back here. Give you a feel here as we go through. That's the battery tray here in the back. Has a fully boxed chassis structure. They used all braided lines on it, braided stainless lines. That's the fuel pump right there. Fuel system, that's a fuel filter. It has a rectangular or a square box steel inner structure on it. You'll see there's little compartments here and cables run in through the frame and run up to power points, that kind of thing. Has stainless brake lines on it. Has again 4-wheel disc brakes, we covered that, but it has a dual reservoir Corvette style master cylinder here with power brakes on it right there. It has a vacuum extra vacuum reservoir right here. I'll get it out. Emergency brakes right there, which is just forward of the front seat. Has a 200R4 automatic overdrive. It's a metric series hydromatic. They have a little bit smaller case than a 700R4, but they're a little bit longer and they fit up in there nicely. Polished stainless pipes up front here. Has an aluminum drive shaft in it. ZZ430, the bottom side of the crate engine on it. We've covered that in the engine compartment for you. I actually do this video prior to doing the walk around on the car. Trans coolers right over here. Long tube headers. Has a TCI front suspension, tubular control arms. It has rear rack and pinion steering mounted to the rear of the cross member, which is nice, makes it very nice and easy to steer. Braided again, braided fuel lines, polished backing plates and calipers, billet, horns up here. Very well built hot rod. Like I said, we know the history on this car very well, and trying to give you a good feel here. Extremely nice hot rod. I think I called it chrome plated exhaust. That's actually polished stainless. There you go. Oh, I'll walk around and give the tire sizes for you. Kind of give you a feel here from the bottom side. Has Michelin X1 tires on it. Looking for the tire size of 235/70 R15 in the rear. I'll give you a view of the outside edge here. Great chassis, fully engineered car. Tire size up front here is a 205/65 R15.